I'm Cooper.
And I'm Hannah.
And today we're going to show you how to build sandcastles.
We're going to be covering 3 types of sandcastles in this video. We're going to do the drip castle, the patent form castle, and the motor castle. So, here we go.
Starting with the drip castle, perhaps the easiest castle to make. And when making this, you want to make a nice sandy, muddy mixture.
We've already made a hole here, all ready for mixing sand in, that we also have.
And you simply take handfuls of this sloppy sand and drip them into form.
Being very careful to, of course, have them start building on each other so that you're not making a giant, just blob. You want this to eventually look similar to a castle.
If given enough time, this type of sandcastle can make awesome and elaborate structures.
Absolutely. You can make this huge if you have the patience to do so.
The next type of sandcastle we're going to make is the pat and form sandcastle.
And the idea behind this is pretty simple. You get some sand and you put it down and you pat it to form it.
The first part of the pat and form sandcastle. The second part is the sculpting part, the creative part, in which you use any utensils, spoons, forks, knives, sticks. We're going to use this paddle to form this into whatever you could ever want.
So what are we going for?
This one we're going to go for a simple pyramid.
Pyramid.
For the sake of time. The beauty of sand is that at any point you can continue to add on to your sandcastle. We're going to add a point to our pyramid here by simply packing more sand on. Nice and smooth by using your hands to get some nice fine details.
You can also do any kind of touch-up work you need.
And if you so desire, you may use a stick to draw designs on.
Back door.
as with the drip castle, this one you can also get very elaborate with enough patience and time.
Of course, you could add staircases, you could add anything you wanted. Individual bricks, hieroglyphs.
Be creative. The third and final type of sandcastle that we are going to make is the mold-and-form sandcastle.
For that, we will be using this moist sand, the same that we used for the hat form.
We're going to fill the bucket, making sure to pack it as we go, but not too hard or it won't come out of the bucket.
Just enough so that it stays in bucket form when it's flipped over.
This can be done by a slight patting motion, but without putting too much pressure down on the sand.
Gently rotating your hand while you're doing so helps create an even pat. I also like to remove any stray rocks that may be floating.
Now that we have our bucket full to the top, we are going to flip it over, trying to keep the sand intact. This is kind of a strategic process that must be done quickly.
As you can see now, you have a perfect bucket-shaped mound of sand.
And this, same as the Pat Castle that we did before, can be formed in many different ways with many different tools.
Absolutely. Decorations are a must for sand castles, though you can spend a good part of the day trying to decorate it. Just go ahead and tidy up any cracks that may have formed in the flipping process.
It's also a very good idea to decorate with rocks and sticks. Or what other items you have within reach.
And every good sandcastle needs a moat. So I like to just go around the edge of it. Just dig in with your fingers, works just fine.
So the next time you're on the beach or the river or around sand in any way, make sure you don't miss the opportunity to build a sandcastle.
They're tons of fun, and you get to just make pretty things.
Especially in a beautiful place like the Grand Canyon.
Yep.
Very good way to spend your time after your tiring days of paddling and exploring side canyons.
There's no better way to relax than making a sandcastle.
Once again, I'm Cooper.
And I'm Hannah.
Thanks for watching.